Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino beer review. You have the Rhino, you have Average Joe, you have Colgate over there. We have this beer. This is from Maine?
No, Massachusetts.
Okay.
Massachusetts.
I just saw M.A. and I was guessing.
No,
and M.E. is Maine, right?
They're from, M.E.'s Maine. They're from Framingham, Massachusetts.
Okay, so this is Jack's Abbey.
Yep.
This is Smoke and Dagger. I like Cloak and Dagger better, but Smoke and Dagger. 5.8% alcohol, so this is supposed to be a Schwarz beer, sort of done like a Roche beer?
Yeah, and Jack's Abbey specializes in lagers. Like, they do a lot of... What they basically do is take lagers, like the Germans make, with the purity laws and all that stuff, and they put an American twist on them. And they do some crazy stuff, like they do India Pale lagers, they do a double IPL.
And the only IPL I've ever had is the...
Parallel 49.
No.
Didn't we have that one?
No.
Paparazzi? Wasn't that the
yes,
IPL?
yes, Paparazzi, yes. Okay, no, so I've had two. I've had that and the Hops and Bolts.
Oh, that wasn't a new pale lager.
Yep.
When I was talking to Joe the other night, I mentioned the Parallel 49 one. It was not very impressive by any means.
Again, to each their own. I loved the IPL and the double IPA they did from this. It was just like everything you want in an IPA, but then you throw in the finish of a lager. You're just like, so smooth, so crisp, clean, refreshing, but then you get all the nice hoppy, fruity characteristics that they use from their hops, because I think they use New Zealand hops and a couple other things in their IPL. I don't know. I don't want to talk about that beer when we're reviewing this one, but whatever.
That's a beautiful color. I mean, not as dark
Looks
as
like
I'd like
cola.
with a black lager.
It looks exactly like a Coca-Cola
It does,
glass.
it does. It's a dark molasses-like color.
Look, mine has like a ruby red, though. Yours looks like a Coke from when I'm seeing it. Mine looks like a dark ruby red.
Even the
because
head
mine's
looks
thinner,
like
right?
Yeah,
Coke,
that's
eh?
true.
Yeah, the head even makes it look like a Coke.
I don't like Rausch beers, though.
5.8.
It smells a lot like the black lager from Silversmith.
Wow, that
Little
smells
bit.
actually good.
It smells phenomenal.
Like, I think it's almost like a super dark, super roasty, as opposed to like they use beechwood malts in this, by the way. The use of the small percentage of traditional beech.
Smell or taste beechwood.
Well, that's Budweiser.
Smells-
It says the use of a small percentage of traditional beechwood smoked malt. So
It smells really good.
Yeah, it's a little darker, a little more chocolatier, and a little more roasty than the Silversmith Dark Ale. But that's what it's reminding me of, is the Silversmith Dark Ale.
yeah, I mean, I would say this
beautiful.
is a good balance between the two.
Sorry, the dark lager is what I keep meaning to say, black lager.
Because Rausch beers are usually over the top campfire, super smoky, and this is just like a super dark roasted as opposed to an actual smoke. It smells fucking good though, guys.
Let's try it.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
I like that.
Now,
Yeah,
I've drank,
guys, man.
Fuck.
I've drank a lot of the Silversmith Black Lager. You've drank a lot of the Silversmith
I've
Black
had
I
it.
love
Lager.
that beer.
I've had it.
Is this not quite a lot like it? Not exact,
pretty similar.
but quite a lot. Now, I bring that up because get a $6.50 there for $9.
$2.
Yeah, it's
$2.
$1.99.
Matt, I love you. Your beer's great. These guys actually have a slightly better taste than you.
Yeah.
And price point wise, we're looking at for $8 we can have almost double what we're getting from you.
I think like a 6-pack of this was like $10.99. Yeah, so you want one Silversmith, what is it, $7.50 or $6.50? $6.50? Or you want a 12-pack of this? Or sorry, a 6-pack of that. Yeah,
It's very good.
it is.
It is nice roastiness to it. Nice dark chocolate. Nice touch of coffee.
And just a hint of smoke.
Yep,
Just a hint of smoke on the back.
And that's what's bringing it out to me to be tasting better than the Silversmith one. It's just that hint of smoke. Silversmith, you get a lot of the coffee, you get a lot of dark roast and everything else, but you're not actually getting actual smoke. You're getting just dark and roasty.
And again, it's a lager, so your typical lager smoothness, crisp, clean, smooth on the back end.
It is very clean.
Yeah, very clean. No off-putting flavors. There's nothing on the fish.
Very sessionable. Moorish, quaffable, any word you want to use.
And a lot of breweries try to do like the combo, the combo styles. Like, hey, let's try this and this. It either leans one way or the other, and you never really get a nice melding of the two. This is perfect. Like, you get all your Schwarz beer-like characteristics: the chocolate, some coffee, nice roasted malt, nice solid clean finish, and then you get that smoke on the back end. That's not overpowering like a Roche beer would be. That's why it's a nice mix. It's there, but it doesn't crush the beer to the point where you're like, oh boy,
My brother would love this. Bro Namel.
Yeah, bro, Mister, I can't come out and review anymore
He would
because my
love this
teeth are
beer.
too awesome. Yeah,
This is phenomenal.
Yeah, only beer I've had by Jack's Abbey so far. Great beer though. And we all know that I'm not a huge lager fan, other than certain
here.
types.
Schwarzbiers are probably our favorite, right? One of the
Yeah.
Baltic porters,
Schwarzbiers, Baltic Porters, Box.
box, yeah, Doppelbox, box, Weizenbox, all the box.
But this is actually a really good beer. I'd have to, especially at $2 a bottle.
$1.99. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. $1.99.
Do I want it?
Dude,
I'm at like 8.75.
I'm considering 9. Like I'm right there. Like because this.
I am right there. I'm just thinking, as a black lager something I really want to give a 9.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I think that's what we're all thinking. It's like
I would have no problem seeking this out and buying it.
No, I wouldn't either. I would actually seek this out.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm with you. I'm 8.75 only because it's just, and it's nothing against it, because if I was looking at it, if this isn't a competition, you're judging it against other black lagers. In my mind, not doing it blind, but in my mind, it's probably the best black lager I've had in a long time. But
the complexity problem
yeah.
is, and that's when you get into the 9 ranges,
that's
right?
the black lager, right? It's nothing against it other than the style itself. It can't be more complex than it is. I have to give it an 8.75.
Yeah, I think 8.75 is around.
I'd be curious to do this blind against the Silversmith one.
And see which one you like better.
We
Yeah.
can make that happen, big guy. Big guy.
I'd like to do that.
Small guy.
I'd be really curious
Medium
to
sized
see.
guy.
A small guy, dude.
That's right. Half a meat guy.
Yeah. Half
So
pint over
8.75?
here. Yeah, for sure.
8.75
This is great,
around.
though.
Great. Bill, thank you for recommending it, because I mean I've seen it, but I was like, when you said it was good times. Bill from River, man.
I really like the packaging too. Like the bottle cap's awesome.
You know what's cool
And
is
the label, like even their
this-
little logos.
The
just
sticker,
fucking cool.
the sticker just like melds into the. It's really cool. It's like a, what do you call the kind of sticker it is, as opposed to like a regular one. Fuck, I don't know. It's almost like a stone, like screen printed one, but not quite. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually a great beer. It's a great price. Seek it out, guys. If you like black lagers at all, seek it out. Thank you.
And hang on, if you're, I don't mean to cut you off. I apologize. If you're not a huge fan of Rausch beers like I am, don't be afraid of it, because it doesn't have that
Yeah,
much
the
of smoke.
smoke is just tiny on the background.
Give it a try if you like Schwartz beers.
Thank you.
Cheers,
guys.
YouTube.
Cheerio. Slancha.